Hey guys. No, this is not where I'm supposed to be. How y'all doing? First things first, I want to apologize for not being on last night. No, because I had a migraine, and when I have a migraine, all I can do is lay in the dark, take my medicine, and pray for God's mercy. So, King, post, share, post. How y'all doing tonight? Hey friends. Alright, we are all shared out here. Let's go up here. I know there's 2 people watching me on Facebook. Say hi. Alright. Okay, so we are all shared out on Facebook. We're all shared out on Instagram. Ooh, what I need to start the recording device. You know what? That's fine. I forgot to put on a t-shirt, but that's okay. Actually, no. Give me a minute. Hold, please. Hold, please. You know, we always got to represent here at NPL Consulting. This is a small production cast. We do what we can with what we got, all right? Okay. I'm in my uniform. If you'd like to know where to get this lovely, lovely t-shirt, you can get it at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. All right. We're getting started in 2 minutes. Tonight, we have stories for you about Joe Biden. We got a Fedex story, and we have a story about Uber. Uber is just trying to get into everything, y'all. And I want to know what you think about this. So make sure that you tell your friends at 8:05 to pop in, have a good time, hang out with me. And let's get her done. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Hold on, let me put do not disturb on my Instagram. Sorry, y'all. You know, sometimes people like to call while I am broadcasting for some reason. Ooh. I had my hair all braided up all tight, and it's like super, like, kind of sore right here. Anyway, we're getting started very soon. Get your mugs, get your notebooks, get your tea. However you wind down with me. Get yourselves comfortable, okay? Today's Wednesday. Is anything happening today? All right, it's 8:05. So we are about to get started. Pause, man. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay. We are back. All right. Now I can hit record and we can start. Hopefully you guys are having a great day and we will have a great session. Did I leave y'all for one day and y'all just abandon me? Okay. All right. Welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, I am Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I am the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. So things like making sure you have your articles of incorporation, getting your EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, making sure you have contract templates so you don't get burned by clients and partners, brand protection strategies so people don't steal your business ideas, and hiring and training policies so you don't get sued for discrimination. I help you do all of these things. If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you, I'm very happy that you asked. I am a licensed attorney specializing in business formation for over 15 years. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I am very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Sorry, y'all, my sock is falling. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas, and if you're going to be successful, there are just some things that you need to know. There's no way around it, all right? So that is why I am here today. So if you're in the startup phase of your business and you need some legal guidance, you need a legal friend to tell you, hey girl, this is where you go get your EIN number. Hey girl, this is why you need a DUNS number. Hey girl, did you get that contract signed? I want to help you do that, all right? So reach out to me. You can go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. That is the only link in my bio on Instagram, and it's all over my page on Facebook. There you can book yourself a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. Hey, 76 Grimke. You can also download the free Biz Launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. As well at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, you can access many of my digital products, like my business entities ebook that we've been focusing on business entities all month. It is only $9.97. As well, you can pick up my business startup basics video training that just basically teaches you how to be a boss in these streets. You know, getting all your paperwork together. It's only $59. And at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is also where you can get your lovely NPL Legal Dish merch, your mugs, voila, your tees, black, white, and navy blue. And what is, oh yes, and as well, I do have an announcement. Oh no, I'll leave that for you announcements, okay? But yeah, link up with me at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, okay? Now, moving on to the show. Here is how the show works. So this year, hey Margaret. So this year I've added a new segment. We start the show off with what I call the NPL Nugget of the Day. And this is a quick, a business or legal concept that I give a quick lesson on so that you guys can, you know, beef up your entrepreneurial knowledge, right? And then after that, we go into these stories. Where do I find these stories? I find them from everywhere. Y'all send them to me. There's one here that 76 Grimke sent to me sent to me yesterday, but I wasn't on yesterday. Find them on blog sites, podcasts, anywhere where I find material. And I find the lessons, the ones that have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we talk about them. So this is the time for you to get involved. Don't be shy. You know, ask your questions and your comments as long as they're respectful. That's all I ask, okay? I am going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you to put some, you know, what is going on with my TV? I'm going to ask you to put some emojis and things in the comments. So I need y'all to pay attention, okay? All right. So, before we even get started on our NPL Nugget of the Day, I do have a quick announcement for you guys. I want to let you guys know that I have recently partnered with a business credit company, right? A lot of you asked me about business credit. And I don't do business credit. I can't tell you how to, you know, boost up your business credit score. I do know what you need in order to establish it, your DUNS number. If you're interested in that, I do have my DUNS number training. But in terms of actually getting your business credit score high enough so that you can access business loans and business credit, I don't do that, but I have partnered with a company that does. I am currently, hey boss lady, I am currently, I am the newest affiliate of bizcreditmovement.net. They are here to help you get your business credit life together. And basically, if you sign up with Biz Credit Movement through me, you will get 10 to 20% off of any of my services or products. And as well, you know, I get a little some if you sign up with their with any one of their packages, okay? So if you are interested in business credit, go check out bizcreditmovement.net and let them know that Natalie sent you, all right? Okay, but moving on to our stories of the evening. Did I have any more announcements? No, not today. Moving on, we have 3 stories for tonight. One that was sent to us by the lovely Miss 76 Grimke. But let's start at the beginning, okay? Our NPL nugget of the day. I asked this question yesterday and nobody got it right. So I want to see if anybody watching here today can get it right. Now, you know that we have been focusing on business entities all month long. So we are in the last week. So I wanted to kind of quiz you guys during the week to see what you have learned as we have been together, all right? So my question for you guys today, and let's see who has been paying attention, is who can tell me what business entity is a hybrid of a corporation and a nonprofit? Can you tell me what kind of business entity is a hybrid of a corporation and a nonprofit? Okay, I'm going to give you guys maybe 20, 30 seconds to get that in there. If you are listening in podcast land and you want to answer, you know, just shoot me a quick email or DM me, IG, NPL Consulting Firm, Facebook, NPL Consult, or if you want to email me, nplconsultingfirm@gmail.com, okay? But my friends who are watching on Facebook, yes, Margaret has been paying attention. I love it. Margaret said B Corp. Absolutely. Now the B stands for benefit. B Corps, we talked about this last week or early this week. B Corps, they are a hybrid of corporations and nonprofits, and they have social or environmental goals as well as growth and profit, okay? And they're subject to a lot more stricter scrutiny. They have to be, you know, kind of investigated every 2 years. But yes, Margaret Massey, I love it. You got it, girl. B Corp, absolutely. Hi, Oluwa Victor 31. Now, if you did not know the answer to that question, okay, go pick up my business entities ebook. It is only $9.97. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, and it is the first button in my link tree. All right. Okay. So now that we've gotten the NPL nugget out of the way, we can get to our stories. Okay. First story of the evening. All right. Y'all, how many of y'all watched the inauguration? If you watched the inauguration, give me the thumbs up emoji. If you watched the inauguration, give me the thumbs up emoji. All right. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you know exactly what happened. Joe Biden was elected as 46th president of the United States, and Kamala Harris was elected, thank you 76 Grimke, was elected as the first female and person of color into the vice presidency, right? And it was a celebration literally all over the world. Hey, Leaks Dope, how are you? It was a celebration literally all over the world, including in China, right? So since Joe Biden has been elected, people in China have been applying for trademarks for Joe Biden's name. They've actually been doing this since 2004. But there have been much more recent applications filed, much more recent applications filed since the inauguration. As a matter of fact, 18 applications were filed this year alone for the English version of Joe Biden's name, as well as 108 applications for Joe Biden's name in Chinese. All right. Now, most of these are probably going to be are probably going to be rejected by the Chinese Intellectual Property Court because they do have laws against trying to profit off of the names of political figures, right? And this might lead the people who applied to have to pay fines or be subject to administrative punishment. Y'all, there is a ghost on my TV who keeps pressing buttons and I don't know what's happening. So hold on one second, because it's very distracting. Anyway, but yes, so I say this to say this. If you are trying to trademark any politician's name, no matter where you are in the world, you're probably going to have a hard time. It's very difficult to trademark a celebrity or a well-known person's name if you don't have a connection to them already. Think about all the people who have tried to trademark King James, which is, a well-known nickname for LeBron James. He's been able to beat several trademark applications because people know him as King James, even if they're not in the sports arena. He beat out, I believe, Carnival Cruise Lines and a couple people like that, right? So same thing applies to Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a political figure. He is known all over the world. So Joe Schmo from China or America or wherever cannot just grab, Joe Biden's name and try to make $1 off of it. We actually talked about this. Hello, Serenity Blue 84. We talked about this with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan just won after an 8-year lawsuit in China because of a sportswear company that was using his name. And I think he won money, but people were like, it's still disrespect. Either way, please don't go out here trying to trademark famous people's names, political figures or otherwise, because just like in China, in the United States, if you file a trademark with bad faith, you can be subject to fines and penalties. All right, don't put yourself in that line. All right, okay. So, okay, people are texting me. Anyway, moving on to our next story of the evening. Okay, have any of you used FedEx? If you have used FedEx to either send a package, or if you have received a package that was, transported by FedEx, please give me an F in the comments. If you have either sent or received a package from the FedEx delivery service, please give me an F in the comments. Okay? All right. Thank you, 76 Grimke. 76 Grimke uses FedEx. I feel like people have been complaining about FedEx lately. Thank you, Margaret. Has anybody has anyone had trouble with FedEx? I know we were having problems with USPS. I literally just got my cousin's Christmas card last week. But has anybody had any trouble with FedEx deliveries? Let me know. Okay. Whether you have or you haven't, if you did not know, FedEx is actually going to play a key role in distributing COVID-19 vaccines. Is anybody here planning on getting the COVID-19 vaccine? If you are planning, no trouble, 76 Grimke? Okay, if you are planning to get the COVID-19 vaccine, please give me the needle emoji. Margaret said no. You have no plans, or you don't plan on getting the vaccine. I'm holding off on the vaccine. I'm not excited about it. I'm going to wait and see what happens and see how people are reacting. I actually have people personally in my life who have taken it. And they're about to take their second dose. So I'm just going to observe and see what happens before, I make any decisions. As much as, I literally said when they came out with the vaccine, I said, they're literally going to have to tell me I'm going to prison for me to take it. But as quarantine just seems to extend and extend and extend, frankly, I'm tired of being home. I want to travel. I want to go see my family, and if I have to take a vaccine to do that, frankly, at a certain point, I'm sure I'll be willing to do that. I want to go hug my mom. I want to go hug my dad. I want to hug my sister, But FedEx is going to be one of the major vehicles to distribute the COVID-19 vaccine throughout the country, if not throughout the world. And in pursuit of that endeavor, FedEx is has trademarked or filed an application for the trademark for the phrase "where now meets next." Where now meets next. Okay, so we probably can assume that FedEx is going to have special vehicles where they're going to, be transporting these vaccines, because they have to be kept in very cold environments. It has to be sterile, all of these things. So, and this could lead to a new lane for FedEx in terms of medical deliveries, right? So they are, cornering that market for medical deliveries, and they have trademarked the phrase "where now meets next." So, if you see a FedEx truck at, your local, I don't know, the city hospital or wherever you're at, that might be a truck that is delivering a batch of COVID-19 vaccines, right? Now, you guys have said that you're not taking the vaccine. Do you guys know anyone in your life who has taken it already or who plans on taking it? Let me know. Let me know. And as for FedEx, I mean, this is a great lane for them to get into. The medical field, because of COVID, it's exploding. So it only makes sense that FedEx wants to get in on that, so they are putting themselves at the disposal of the medical community so they can deliver these COVID-19 vaccines. And they want y'all to know that, they're on the cutting edge. So they have trademarked the phrase "where now meets next," right? Margaret said, "What is that supposed to mean?" What do you mean, Margaret? Do you mean what is the phrase supposed to mean? What the trademark is supposed to mean? Let me know what you mean. 76 Grimke knows someone who has taken it, an elderly person. Okay. How are they doing, 76 Grimke? While we wait for Margaret to clarify her question. Are you asking what the phrase that FedEx is trying to trademark means, Margaret? I'm a little unclear. Oh, okay. So the phrase is "where now meets next." So, I guess, FedEx, they're about getting your things as quickly as possible. And their next phase is medical deliveries. And this COVID vaccine, it is the next big thing, and they are getting involved. There wasn't much of an explanation when I read the article, but we just know that this is the phrase, right? So that's as much of a guess as I can give to the meaning of the phrase. FedEx didn't really go into a whole lot of detail, but don't be surprised if you see that phrase on some trucks or on some FedEx packages, okay? 76 Grimke said their friend will take the second dose next week, said she's feeling okay. All right, well, that's good to know. All right, so good luck to FedEx in the medical delivery field. I'm sure it can't be easy, but, as much as I don't really, trust Big Vaccine and how quickly they came out with this, hey, Sincere 39, I'm glad that they're working on something, because we got to do something for COVID, y'all. I'm tired of being at home. Ain't you tired? All right. Okay. So we are moving on to our last story of the evening. But before we do that, hey, Gabe Simeon, I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you would like some legal guidance, make sure that you go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book your free 15-minute consultation. Also, make sure that you download the free Biz Lunch cheat sheet, also at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. Let's get in contact. Let's get you on the right road. Whether, you're just started your business, you have a business idea, you don't know where to start, or you've been in business for a little while, but you need some structure, I am here to help you, okay? All right. Moving on to our final story of the evening. All right. If you have heard of a little company called Uber, please give me a U in the comments. If you have heard of Uber, please give me a U in the comments. If you, we have all heard of Uber. I should see 1, 2, 3, at least four U's right here. Thank you, Gabe, for the U. Thank you, 76 Grimk, for the U. Don't act like y'all never heard of Uber. We talk about Uber all the time. Thank you. Okay, Margaret, I'm assuming that was just a misfire. Margaret gave me a U. Okay, I get. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sincere39. Now, besides the ride share service, who can tell me what other industries is Uber in? What else does Uber do? What else does Uber do besides the ride share service? What other areas has Uber expanded into with their empire? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? 76 Grimke said food. Yes, they're doing food delivery. Gabe Simeon said, Gabe, you beat me to it. Okay, so this story was actually sent to me by 76 Grimke yesterday. Thank you, sis. But Uber is actually expanding into the freight industry. So now what do I mean by freight? I mean shipping and transport. When you see those, those big trains that are coming on the tracks, or the trucks that go, cross country, that is freight. All right. Anything big that we're trying to get across the country, that is freight, right? So in that vein, Uber has launched this service that they are calling Uber Freight Link, and they are trying to trademark the name Freight Link, right? Here's the problem. There's already a company called Freight Link, and they are also a shipping and transport service. They have the name Freight Link legally registered for a trademark, and it is in the industry of freight shipping and transport by truck, air, ship, and rail. So this company Freight Link said, look, if you're trying to ship anything by truck, by airplane, by ship, or by rail, we got you, right? Now, as far as we know, Uber so far only deals with cars, right? Cars that people own, or, maybe a nice SUV or whatever, or a black car. And in some cases, bikes and things like that. But as far as we know, Uber doesn't own trucks or ships or airplanes or, trains yet, right? But Uber, because they are expanding, because they see where they can go out, they are trying to expand their market into different areas. Remember, we had the story about Uber Corner. So I forget the name of the app, the name of the service, but Uber was trying to get into grocery delivery, right? And Instacart went after them for that. Well, Uber is now trying to get into freight delivery. So we're talking about large deliveries, pallets, delivering for stores and things like that, as opposed to, Uber Eats, where you get one meal or things like that, or the ride share where you drop off 2 or 3 people. Uber wants to get into maybe delivering the entire supply for a store, or the entire supply for a hospital. So they're trying to launch this Freight Link, but there's already another Freight Link out there that does shipping and transport. So I want to know from you guys, do you think that there is room for 2 companies using the name Freight Link in the shipping and transport industry, or is it going to be confusion? Now, to Uber's credit, they are calling it Uber Freight Link, right? And then you have Freight Link. Is there a possibility of confusion between Uber Freight Link and Freight Link? What do you guys think about that? Because Freight Link they're filing a trademark infringement suit. They said, Uber, I don't know who you think you are, but there's one Freight Link in the transport and shipping industry, and that's us. So what do you think about that? Is there room for Freight Link and Uber Freight Link, or should Uber find a new name? What do you guys think? What do y'all think? Gabe, you were the one who broke the story. Let me know what you think, sir. Sincere39 said, yes, there is enough room. Okay, so you think there's room for a company called Freight Link and Uber Freight Link in the same shipping and transport industry? 76 Grimke said room for confusion. Uber find a new name. Okay, so 76 Grimke does not agree with you. She thinks that Uber should find a new name. Margaret also agrees that Uber should get a new name. So we've got 2 against 1 right now. We've got Margaret and 76 Grimke against Sincere 39. Gabe, are you still here? Let me know what you think. Do you think that Uber should change their name? Or do you think that there is room for 2 freight links in the shipping and transport industry? What do you guys think? I personally think that it's too close. And I also think that Uber did this on purpose. Uber, you are a very large company with a lot of clout and a lot of lawyers. There's absolutely no way, at least to me, that I think that you did not know that there was a company out here already called FreightLink. Remember when we did that whole segment on logos and we had Martine Mango come in here and talk to us about logos, and she said when you see logos that look like each other, most times it's on purpose. I think this is totally on purpose. I think Uber knew what they were doing. Sincere 39 said trucking is a $600 billion industry. Absolutely. Sincere 39 said they will survive. Who will survive, Sincere 39? FreightLink or Uber FreightLink? Who are you saying will survive? Are you saying that FreightLink will survive or Uber FreightLink will survive? What do you think? Because for me, while, FreightLink may have been in business longer, Uber has a larger footprint. I've never heard of FreightLink prior to the story that 76 Grimke sent me. But I've been using Uber since at least 2012, 2013. Hey, King Tax Services 18. Y'all, tax time is coming. Go check out my girl, King Tax Services 18, okay? She's going to get you right. But what do you think? You were live? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, boo. I'll go watch it after I'm done here. All right. But what do you think about this? Sincere 39 said FreightLink will be all right. Okay. And that's cool if you think that. I personally don't agree because I feel like Uber has such a large footprint in society in general, right? And they have a lot of money behind them. It's going to be very easy for them to swallow up FreightLink, especially if you're doing some type of Google search for a shipping and transport company. Uber will come up all up and down your timeline, right? But that is just my thought. Does anybody else agree with Sincere 39? Sincere 39, you appear to be the lone wolf here today. But that's okay. But we'll have to wait and see what happens between FreightLink and Uber FreightLink. I personally think that Uber is going to have to find another name because just like their when Instacart came after them for their what was the name of that app? I can't remember. For their grocery delivery service, FreightLink is not going to take this line down. They have been, in business for quite some time, and they're not giving up their piece of the pie easily. So I think that Uber, and they have their trademark legally registered. This is why it's important to have your trademarks registered so that you can go after big companies. Even if you're a small company, if you have a big, if you have your registered trademark and a big company tries to steal it from you, you have that legal piece of paper that says, hey, you can't do this, right? Sincere 39 said most people don't know the name of most trucking companies. Most people, yes. However, if you're involved in the freight industry, which most of us are not, there are probably some stars in the freight industry, right? Just like in any industry, there are people who are the top, who may not be famous outside of that industry, but they're famous in the industry. So just like that, within the freight industry, there are probably some big companies that people, when they hear that name, they're like, that's reliable freight. Hello, Boss Frosty, right? So I think that FreightLink is totally in the right for defending their name against Uber. Uber, you have so many other things you can choose from. Why did you choose this name? I'm sure you have a huge legal team that did research. Why didn't you, either someone dropped the ball or you thought that nobody was going to notice. Okay. All right. But we will have to wait and see what happens with that. So, there is a ghost in my TV, y'all. But that is, those were the stories that I had for you today. Those were the stories that I had for you today. We had 3 stories. I want to apologize for not being on last night. I had a migraine, and when my migraines hit, all I can do is turn off the lights, turn off the sound, lay in the dark, and, wait for Jesus. I was not going to be able to be on here and be functional. So I apologize for not being on last night, but, I'm back on today. We will not be on tomorrow. We will be back on Monday. But what I will do now is I will open up the stage for Q&A. So if you have questions on business formation or on any of the stories we covered, like the Joe Biden trademarks in China or FedEx's new business venture into delivering COVID-19 vaccine. Margaret said Toby's working the extra remote. You know what? Where is Toby? Toby, where you at? Yes, if you have questions about FreightLink versus Uber FreightLink, now is your time to ask. If you have questions about business formation, like articles of incorporation, EIN numbers, DUNS numbers, contracts, brand protection strategies, or hiring and training strategies, High Skies World, now is the time for you to ask as well. While you get your questions in, I want to remind you to go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. Make sure that you pick up the Business Entities ebook. We are finishing up our Business Entities segment this month. Next month, we're going to be working on EIN numbers, going through the ins and outs, the ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s, and making sure you understand how they work. What else? Those of you who are interested in business credit, again, I have become an affiliate for bizcreditmovement.net. If you sign up for their biz credit program, you get 10 to 20% off of any of my services. So make sure you visit bizcreditmovement.net and let them know that Natalie sent you. Your merch, you can pick up your NPL Legal Dish merch at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. What else do I want to tell you guys? I think that's all I have for you right now. Other than that, I want you guys to have a good night. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back on Monday. Make sure, you take time out for yourselves as well as being productive. You can't work all the time. You need to rest too. Wash your hands, wear your masks, social distance. And I will talk to you on Monday. You'll see me online. I'll post some stuff in the stories. Y'all answer my questions in the on my posts. I have asked 2 questions this week and I've only had 1 person respond. So, engage with me on Instagram. I love it when you guys answer my questions, okay? And on Facebook. So that's where I'm going to leave you for tonight and for this weekend. I will check y'all out on Monday, all right? So bye-bye.